Hey, it's your boy Sergeant Hooked on Henshins. So today we are doing the review for Kamen Rider Revice. This is episode 5. Um, I will say that so far Revice has been really strong. One of my things, I was thinking about this the other day, that I really like about the show is that it is just unabashedly about family all the way through so far. Every episode has some element about family that's focused on. May it be something specifically with Iki's family, or if not with Iki's family specifically, something with the monster of the week person who their family or something with them has like a foil to what he's going through. As you know from last time, which I really like, I think is really strong. As you know, with last week, he finally signed the contract to become officially a Kamen Rider through Phoenix, right? So he has the stuff, whatever, and he's officially joining up. And this episode also keeps showing the one guy who got demoted last week, who got kind of got a little bit slapped by the lead guy at Phoenix for trying to transform and not working, and then releasing the monster and blah blah blah. And you see him really struggling with that, and I think that I feel like they're trying to like paint him as who the identity of this new rider is that's revealed near the end of the episode. Again, spoilers. This is a review / recap. I would assume that go without saying, but main plot of it has this like YouTuber kid who, like, from what I could gather, I guess like has like a odd relationship with his dad or grandpa, something about him not respecting him, whatever. It wasn't that important to me. It was kind of more of a weak, honestly, monster of the week person plot, honestly. Um the monster was cool. I liked the monster suit. The lion Geno monster suit thing was pretty cool. And we do get some really fun interaction between Iki and Vice, because Iki is still trying to like pay attention to his family, but also balance that with the rider life, if you will. And I do like they end up like kind of beating the monster in the first part of it, and then they set up a plan to because they think that the dead man sent the stamp to him. They don't know where it came from, the dead man's himself. So it's kind of an interesting little plot there. So far, we've only ever had the dead man going and like offering a stamp to somebody to bring out their demon. And so we also get the debut of the Kugelline form. I really like how it looks. I do agree that it kind of gets like shafted really quickly. It just doesn't have like much time before it gets kind of shafted for some odd reason. But I like how it looks. I like that the part of the jingle for it at the end says now please watch my lions roar or something like that, instead of now please watch my henshin, like Godai says in the original Kuga. But I like the color setup for it. There's a lot more in Vice's suit that is closer to Kuga's color scheme, but clearly Revi still has some of the elements in there while still also combining some of the animal things to it too. And one thing I want to say too is that I'm really thankful this season that we have so few riders, because I feel like they've gotten to really focus on each suit and on each character so far as like who they are and what they're doing a lot more like directly and nicely and like completely than what we got for a majority of Saber. To me, some people adored Saber and thought it was without fault, and that's fine. But I think it kind of stretched itself a little too thin, having so many riders so quickly and trying to make us care about all of them so quickly. Whereas right now, I absolutely love and adore Revi and Vice. Well, mostly Vice. Vice can get a little annoying sometimes. So they set up this plan with the guy to basically to lure out the dead man's, because they think that's who gave him the stamp. And so they try and take it from him, and because he said, I want to destroy it, blah blah blah, and he puts out a video, and they see that video. And so they come to the meeting place where he's doing the video at to destroy the stamp, and they turn it over and it says something George Karazaki on it. So he clearly made a fake stamp. And so they fight, and we get to see Oteka and Julio assume their demon forms. We've already seen Julio's before. That's the one with the hat, pretty sure. But not Oteka's yet. Oteka's is a giant squid type form, and then I think Julio's was a wolf of some kind. So I thought that was kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see if that becomes any forms for Revi and Vice later or not. I don't know. So they fight for a while, and eventually Revi and Vice use the line Vice stamp, or V stamp, whatever you want to say, B stamp, and become the Kugelline form. He tries to do the little like genome form, thing where they combine together into one CGI weird thing. and make this little like Neko little kitty thing, and Icky's just like, please stop, Vice, just come on, be serious. And so they make the lion form, and they basically kick the two of their asses, the dead man's, one of them anyway. I think it's pretty sure it's Olteka. Yeah, the squid one. And so they're about to go straight fight. What's his name? Julio, and boom, out of nowhere, basically bitch slapped comes in. Who's going to be called Comrade Evil or Live, whatever they're going to go with this. Anyway, dark suit, bat aesthetic, one eye is kind of different looking than the other. Really cool color scheme. Comes in, he kicks the shit out of them. This is where I was talking about. It's kind of odd that we debuted Kugel Lion in an episode where you're also going to give a glimpse of a new rider, especially he's going to come in and kick their butt that quickly. It kind of like just upsets the power scaling. Like, I get it. We have to have established them as a threat and blah, blah, blah. We also get some scenes before this, like I said, that are trying to, like, I think trying to throw you off of who this evil rider is. Some people think it's the guy who was, kind of disgraced because he, messed up the one general guy that was part of Phoenix that was demoted. Some people think it's Daiji. One person picked up on the fact that Daiji's actor has like moles on his hands right here. And if you look quickly and pause it right when the person grabs and steals the two Vice stamps on the Lion and the Kong one, I think, or something, he has the same two moles there. I think it could be Daiji. If it is Daiji, I don't think it's Daiji on his own. I think what we're gonna like get into is different than Vice and Icky. I think we're gonna get something where Daiji's inner demon kind of takes over sometimes. I don't know if that means he's gonna stay evil forever. If it even is Daiji, I was hoping Daiji would just be the secondary and not be evil. Maybe they're combining the concept of an evil rider with a secondary, and the evil rider will become the secondary. I don't know yet. But it would make sense and be kind of interesting if we did a plot line where the demon takes him over and does these awful things without him knowing it, kind of a thing. And it'd be a nice inverse of how the transformation thing works with Icky and Vice, because Icky and Vice are mostly in control when they do it. I mean, clearly Vice can't transform on his own, but I mean, he doesn't control Icky. But it'd be interesting to see it flipped, where the one in more of control is the demon and the human is kind of like kept at bay. It'd be kind of an interesting concept. But we don't know for sure. I don't know if it's Daiji. I don't think it's George, because George, it shows him outside with some of the other Phoenix people knocked out. So I don't think it's George unless it's his demon working on its own, which would be also interesting if there's somebody who has a demon that can transform on its own without having to have the other person transform at the same time, just to kind of change up that dynamic. So I do like the introduction of it. I think it's cool. I don't like that we didn't get his name at all. I mean, clearly from the scans you know what it is, but I mean, I don't like that we didn't get a name or anything. He just shows up, kicks the shit out of him, and just stares at the camera, and then that's it. So yeah, and I did like, there was another point in this episode I liked, which was the plan they had set up where he didn't want to use the YouTuber guy as bait. He was like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, we're going to use him as bait. And the one disgraced general guy is like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And, sometimes defense is not all that it just doesn't work. And you have to kind of be crafty. And he's like, at the cost of people's lives, though. Like, I like that Icky's constantly questioning that like when someone just goes straight to like putting someone in danger to get what they need, he questions that. I like that. It really paints him really heroically and in a good light as a rider. To me, he kind of falls into the category that AG and Godai fall into as riders, which is like this just uber helpful, want to do the right thing as much as possible type of rider, willing to help out anybody. I know that clearly he has like the family part of it too, where he's like family first and everything, and that's also strong. But I like what they're doing with him so far. There's a really cool shot where he's about to fight the monster the first time they destroy it or whatever, middle of the episode, and he says, that's actually why I became a Kamen rider. And he's really cool because he's sitting like this and like he's looking sideways, so you get the side profile with the suit. And it's a really nice shot, and I like that. It's showing like, I'm ready to like fight, but only because I chose to, and I chose to be a Kamen rider to protect people. I like that. It's simple, but I like that as an aesthetic, as a hero thing, as a superhero thing. So overall, rating-wise, I probably would give the episode probably a strong 8 out of 10, only because I wanted Kuga Lion to have more, Kuga Lion genome to have more prominence in the episode. I don't hate what we got, but I wish there was more to it. And I like the suit for this new evil rider, but again, I think it's a little odd that he just comes in out of nowhere in the last 20 seconds and doesn't even introduce himself or say anything. He's just there. Like, he could have given a name or something like that. But I do, however, like that the dead men have no clue who he is and don't know what's going on either. I like that it's like this third party situation. So anyway, so overall, like I said, 8 out of 10. Pretty decent episode. Next week, I think is going to have more with him in it. I'm pretty sure. I think we're getting close to being like showing at least the first 10 Vice stamps forms. I think we've pretty much seen them by now. I think anyway. It's funny because George actually mentioned the episode that we're actually going at. He's like they're doing this like debriefing. He's like we're actually trying to get. We're close to getting all 10 of my favorite stamps. So it's funny how it like he made it seem like we need these specific ones, but really it seems like his favorite ones so far or something. Kind of funny. But he's got taste. He likes Forze, so. But anyway, so pretty excited for that. Like I said in the review for Zenkaiger, coming up soon, I'll probably do a Dino Fury kind of review of the other episodes that aired internationally, kind of my thoughts and everything. Clearly, be spoilers with that. And what I think of season 1 overall. Spoilers, I really enjoyed it, but we'll get into some details later. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to leave a comment below, what did you guys think of today's episode? Did you really like Revice this week? Did you not like it? Are you really bothered by Vice? Whatever. His voice actor is still a piece of shit. Anyway, thank you guys for liking so much the videos. Thank you so much for liking the videos, sharing, watching, disliking even. All that good interaction stuff. I thank you guys so much. You guys can follow me on social media at RiosoRiderRed. My screen name being Sergeant Hooked on Shin Ichigo right now. Because Shin Ichigo looks great. And on TikTok as Sergeant Hooked on Henshin's there. Clearly here as Sergeant Hooked on Henshin's. But thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, stay hooked on Henshin's. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.